Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people who thought this podcast had officially retired. After a completely unplanned, slightly awkward, and definitely too long 10-month break, they're finally back. She's got enough stories to fill a bestseller. He's got enough opinions to fill the internet. And together, they're proof that life rarely goes according to plan. From hilarious moments and unbelievable real-life experiences to the everyday chaos that keeps us all humble, nothing is off limits. So buckle up, lower your expectations just enough, and get ready to laugh, cringe, and say, did they really just say that? This is the Reality Check Podcast with Jen and Joe.
Well, we are back. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Jen. And I'm joined by Joe.
And it sounds like joined by your dogs, too.
My dogs are here, too.
You know what? They're excited because they've been missing the podcast as well. So they heard that we were taping tonight, and they said, we want to be part of the new opening, the new excitement of welcoming our fans back across the world. Russia just checked in a few minutes ago with me to make sure that we were truly coming back live, and the dogs knew that that was supposed to happen. So, yeah, welcome back. Holy cow.
Where have you been?
It's been 10 months, so I've been a lot of places. You? I mean, it's been crazy.
There's been a lot going on.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is we did this for a while. Like, we did a whole, 10 episodes in season 1, and we were really like killing it, knocking it out. And then we did season 2, episode 1, and then we just disappeared. And when I posted last week and I was like, hey, we're coming back, the amount of comments we got and the likes and the emojis, like, people must be really bored. What have they done for the last 10 months? Right? Like, seriously. There's been no reality check. Like, they've just been living life, like, waiting for us to come and say, hey, we have a reality check for you.
I think what they've been doing is just wondering, like, is this reality? Is it? Is it? I don't know. And so we're here to say it is.
It is.
And we've got a lot of reality to cover.
Tons. A lot's changed in 10 months. Let's start and preface this by saying, though, I want people to not be concerned about you, because a couple of our podcasts, the end of season 1, beginning of season 2, you were on this like perfume spending spree, and maybe people thought the perfume mafia kidnapped you. I mean, some pretty serious stuff could have happened there. There was another instance where you went on a work trip around your birthday and potentially see dead bodies in the side of the road, and you just keep running. So maybe people thought your reality was checked at one of these hotels. So the good news is I've personally seen you since all of this has happened. You are alive and well. You do smell still pretty heavily of perfume, different kinds, different flavors, different brands. So that hasn't changed much. Still a great mom, which is awesome. Preston and Ella are super excited to spend time with you, especially on the 4th of July weekend, which we can definitely talk about that, because I was probably at my best, which is why we had to come back to this. So top notch, Riz dig a dig. That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, me neither. I just thought I'd try to throw something in there to hit the 1%ers that, we're trying to get on our board. But yeah, so catch us up. How's the perfume sales going? How are any other investment opportunities that maybe I've missed out on in 10 months? And we got a lot to catch up on.
Well, so I had to put myself in timeout on Whatnot, because I became like, I'm like a driven winner. Like, I just want to win.
Yeah, it's not a competition on Whatnot, though. It's a sales platform.
No, it is. It is. I got to win it over Joey, who's also bidding. It's bidding. Yeah. Not Joey, you. Joey.
No, not me. No.
Just random Joey.
Because I'm not on Whatnot. I'm not competing with you to buy perfume. just to
Don't
be
do it.
clear.
Don't do it. So anyway, I had to put myself in timeout on whatnot. But that's okay. But what I did do is Ella and I set up a little eBay store, and we have done actually quite well.
With
So
perfumes?
perfume, beauty products, that type of stuff. So anyway, so that's still going, and it's kind of like this cool little passive income. Like I get orders that come in and I just put them in the mailbox and okay, cool.
So Ella's probably extremely happy because now you're getting revenue in to pay for the house. You're not going to lose the house at this point in time because you're not bidding against Joey on whatnot. You're actually bringing in revenue. So this
Yeah.
this is a big reality check for you. Like you pump the brakes on the whatnot. You don't have
I did.
crackers taped to your ceiling like our old friend. And
No, and listen, I did find out some tea on our old friend. I'll tell you about that
oh,
too.
I can't wait. I
Because I
miss her.
did go back to whatnot like
Oh boy.
recently, but I was like very controlled about it and like, whatever. But I did revisit our old friend.
How
And
she all
guess
right? What?
she's not all right. Her boyfriend,
Took the
who
cracker
was
box.
who was in the videos sometimes,
Oh, he
and
was in a lot of times, yes.
were you there the time when he was holding up the wig?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well anyway, her boyfriend that was there all of a sudden stole all her stuff, and I think maybe sold it. I don't know. Stole all her stuff, and turns out she's like losing her house, and her and her mom were going to be on the streets. She told me all this in the middle of one of her shows because she noticed that I joined her show, and she like lost her mind because she
Jenny Yo's back.
Janeo
Jenny O's
was here,
back.
and
Okay.
she like started freaking out and lost her mind. And so then like in the middle of the show she just like tells me what's been going on since I've been not around, and could I just believe that Eddie did this and blah 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 blah, blah. Anyway, so it was entertaining, but I do feel bad for her. I mean, obviously I feel bad for anyone who's taken advantage of, but anyway, that's the tea on our friend.
So let me ask you this. Has Eddie become
Yes.
your supplier for your eBay store? Just out of curiosity. Did
I
you
am
have
not buying products from Eddie. No,
okay. I
no,
just wanted to check because
no.
that would be a little bit that'd
I know.
be
I
hurtful
can't
to your
be
friend.
I can't betray my friend like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
I can't.
So
So that happened.
wow. Poor. I feel bad. Last time we talked, we were going to get her on the show, and then we chose not to because I couldn't keep my mouth quiet about some things.
No.
So we'll stay away from that. So Ella finished what grade this year? Preston finished his first year of college, right?
Yep. Preston finished his first year of college. Ella just graduated 6th grade.
Wow.
So she's off to junior high and too cool for everyone. And my bonus son, Lemire, also finished his first year at school. And so we'll see what happens after summer. Him and Preston are big camp counselors this year. And so they're working men, taking care of everybody's kids, and they come home beat.
I mean, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
But speaking of middle school and things going on, look what I found.
Don't even do it.
Look what I found.
Don't you dare.
So, for those of you watching at home and can't hear this or see this, or you can hear it and see it, I found my 1991 and 1992 middle school yearbook. And it's funny to me as I'm reading the comments in here that there's not a comment from Jen Bordeaux in either one of my yearbooks.
Did you ask me to sign it? No.
Well, I probably did. And back then when you were a mean girl,
I
I
was
didn't
not a
get
mean
it.
girl.
I didn't get it signed,
I
probably
was
because
not.
you were, I mean, you were pretty rough. But there is one of our podcast friends that commented in here.
Wait a
She
minute.
goes,
I was not a mean girl.
listen, I'm not judging. I mean, my feelings were hurt a little bit. The issue is there's a
These
lot
are
of gens.
lies.
There's a lot of gens that signed my yearbook, so I really don't even know if any of these are yours. Um, I mean, did you love a Jay Goswami at any time?
I did.
Oh, this is you then. Let's read it. Hey, Joey, what can I say? It's been one hell of a year. I hope you always remember Mr. Wolf's science class period, first period. I know I will. Don't ever change. And stay as sweet as you are. I love Jay Goswami. Number 5. Love Jen. Page 20, page 23, and page 47. Let's go see what those symbolize.
Oh my
Prob-
God. Wait a minute. So don't ever forget Mr. Wolf's science class because I won't. I don't remember. What?
Me neither. It was so much fun. Oh, I probably
Don't do it.
so so page 20, you have this is hysterical, and you probably don't remember this, and I will not show it because it is a person. But page 20, there's someone identified, and it says, "I hate you, sorry, Joe," and it's not me. So page 23,
I really hate you.
yep, page 23, "I love you, Jay" by Jen. And then page 47. Why? See, you were a mean girl. You wrote that in my book. And then page 47, you wrote above somebody. Once again, won't name names, and it is a female, so you must have assumed that I thought this person was this. You wrote hot. 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 So,
No, it's got to be under a. I would not say a female is hot.
well, I'm just telling you what your comment says, and I'm on page 47, and it's but maybe you thought that I thought this person was hot. Maybe I
Oh,
had the hots for this person. So yeah, this is from 1991, Jay Goswami. Hopefully you're doing well, and I don't know what you're up to nowadays. If you just happen to catch the podcast,
oh my
Jen
God.
loved you, number 5.
I did,
Um,
and he didn't love me back.
I won't
That's
show the
okay.
I won't show the pictures, but there's some good pictures in here. But now I'm curious about 1992 because when I was saying I didn't know which Jen was this, but here is from our reader, Kathy, right? One of our biggest fans. 1992. Kathy's right there in our dance photo. She was part of the dance committee. I'm not sure if she was a dancer or planning our dances, but I'm going to tell you that's a very big dance committee. Look at that. That's like the biggest. We didn't even have good dances,
How
but
did
that
anyone agree on anything with that many people?
that's what I don't understand. So Kathy being the Kathy, like we both know Kathy, for years, right? She's sweet, nice. This was Kathy's nice message to me in 8th grade. To Joe, a nice person I met back at Madison. Have a great summer, and I hope I see you next year. Kathy. So sweet.
She is.
So
She's the
sweet.
sweetest.
I want to get her on and ask about the dance committee because I'm very curious how that went down. I mean, there's some big names on there. Even Jen Bordeaux
Kathy.
was on the dance committee.
I was.
Yeah, you were on the floor. You are person number 3 in the picture. Oh, nice hair, by the way, right next to Kathy. You
Listen,
got that. Wow,
I probably had hair
that's
about that big.
you look like Ella in this picture. It's pretty funny.
That was a status symbol of how high your hair could be.
Yeah, I
Let me
mean,
see the picture. Show the picture.
I don't know that you can see it that well. I'm gonna try. You're right next to where Kathy has her head circled, so I'm gonna try to get it as close as I can.
Oh yeah, look at that hair.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty. I mean, if that doesn't say hot, I don't know what does.
Yep.
But that was 8th grade. I mean, you should have
8th
been
grade hot.
pulling guys left and right with that.
No,
Yeah,
no one
I
liked
mean,
me. It's okay.
I didn't see where you signed in this one though, but I have a lot of really nice signatures in this one from a lot of good peeps.
Oh my
You know,
God, I wonder where mine are.
I found it because one of the things that's going on for me over the last 10 months is I'm selling my house, specifically listed on the market now. Within 24 hours of being listed, we had 2 viewings. We had a viewing today for our third viewing. We have an open house on Sunday. So, the house is up and empty and ready
The
to be
housing
sold.
market is crazy, and you are going to sell it like that.
Yeah, we have a delayed negotiation, so I'll get all the offers on the 17th, and then we'll make a decision on, which offer we're taking. But yeah, so I got all of my stuff. So I have I don't think I ever got a high school yearbook my ninth grade year, but I have all of my yearbooks from Hornell, and then I just happened to come across these two beauties, 91 and 92. And for those of
I
you that
need
are
to see
going,
those, like
yeah,
in person.
yeah, I will bring them to our next hangout. But for those of the people that are going home in 2 weeks, for the
Oh yeah,
Massena, are you
yeah.
going? Did you
I
decide if you're going?
I don't know. It's in
Yeah,
2 weeks.
the last weekend. Yeah, so it's not this coming weekend. It's 2 weeks from now. For those of you that are watching at home or hearing us, this is July 10th. It'll probably be posted like in 2 weeks, the way Jen edits. So you might miss some really important days that I'm going to
I
list
have a,
off in a few
I have a
minutes.
busy life. Come on.
I know. I mean, that's fair. I mean, we've been not doing anything for 10 months, so I understand how busy you've been. Um, but yeah, I mean, if this is posted earlier this week, it'll be 2 weeks, early next week. July 20, I want to say it's 26, 27, 28th, potentially.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I've been like on the fence. I don't know.
I think you should go. I mean, did you get your bracelet yet? It's actually the 24th, 25th, 26th,
No,
so I'm
because
a
I
little bit
still
off.
can't figure out what I need a freaking bracelet for.
In order to enter Messina that weekend, you have to have a bracelet. I don't know if you knew this. Like, I can't even go visit my dad that weekend without a bracelet. Like, it's very high class Massena 90s Mega Reunion. Um, I heard through the grapevine that, AC/DC is going to be there, Def Leppard. I mean, this is why you need a bracelet. You can't get home without the bracelet. So if you want to go visit your family that weekend, no, you need a $15 bracelet.
Well, I did also hear that, like, which I feel like if somebody's listening, this is a bad business decision. Take it for what it's worth. But I did hear that, like, they're not going to sell them there. Like,
Right,
you
you got
have
to
to have,
pre-buy it.
listen,
But you know why, right? You know why they're
no.
pre-buying it? Because they have to figure out the money needed to pay for the events that are going on. I don't think it's a bad business decision.
Yeah, but
I,
what I'm saying is people like me who fail to plan and then it becomes an emergency on your part, then I can't go? No. Come on.
well, I think what'll happen is it'll probably be put up on Whatnot, and Eddie will probably start selling bracelets
Eddie,
at cost. So
Eddie
then
bought
you
all
can,
the wristbands.
yes, so then you can get a chance to win the opportunity to return home from Messina's 90s Mega Reunion. I really wanted to go because, like, we've talked about this in the past. Like,
I wanted you to
I
go.
I know
Now you're not going. I don't know if I can go.
we were going to do the podcast live there.
I know.
I'll be in Binghamton coaching, so I can't miss. It's our last tournament, but I was excited to go because I didn't graduate from Messina, but I actually have way more friends, acquaintances from Messina than I do in Hornell. So I left after ninth grade, so I missed my 10th, 11th, 12th grade year. Curious how things would have changed had I been there for 3 more years. Would I be living in Rochester? Would I be living in Messina? Would I be living in Canada? Who knows? I mean, a lot of things could have changed, but I hope you get to go because I just want to hear stories. And maybe if anybody's listening to this that does go, if you want to be on one of our next episodes after the
Yeah.
reunion, I would love to have a guest like
I
that.
wonder
So
if Kathy's going.
I'm sure Kathy's going. Like, she's the president of the dance commission or committee. Who's going to plan the dance party that's there? Kathy.
Kathy.
And you might
Yeah.
want to go because they need another member of the dance committee to vote on it.
I know, but my hair isn't nearly as good as it was in 8th grade.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good time. I've read a lot of the comments on the post and, people I don't know or people that I've heard of. It sounds like it's going to be fun. I think whoever
I mean,
decided to do this is
yeah.
30 years for us. I
I've
mean,
not gone to one. I've not gone to any
yeah, me
at
neither.
all.
But this is year 30. Like, you just turned 60. So this is like really, really big for you. I mean, this is
Well, you know
sweet.
what's interesting? this is interesting. If you think about it, these mega reunions where it's like a whole decade are actually quite smart, because if you married somebody who was older than you, like me, but we still graduated in the 90s.
But what if they didn't go to the same school as you?
No, I'm talking about if you married somebody from Massena who,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
you could have prefaced it that way a little bit better. It would have made more
Well,
sense.
that's kind of like a duh thing that doesn't
Mm.
need an explanation.
Reality
Duh.
check is what it needed. Yes, very much so. So yeah, so that's coming up. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. What else has happened in 10 months?
Um, you always make fun of me for being sick, and I actually got sick.
Oh yeah.
And you didn't even visit me in the hospital.
Listen, a kidney stone is not getting sick.
No, I was not in the hospital because of a kidney stone. I was in the hospital because I really was sick.
Were you?
They don't put you in the hospital unless you're sick.
Okay. What were you sick of?
You.
That's the reality check. We found
No,
it.
I was sick of my own reality at home.
Oh. But you're better now. You're back
No,
in the
listen.
gym. Okay.
No, yeah, I'm much better. So here's the crazy thing. Here's what happens. This is wild. So, um, yeah, so basically, long and short of it, this infection from kidney stones happens, right? But it's not just any infection, because I don't do anything small. We know this. We also know that I am the 1% that things happen to. We also know this. So, this infection happens to be, it only responds to like 3 antibiotics ever, resistant to like everything. Okay, whatever. I'm like, whatever. Well, turns out if you're in the hospital and you have one of these resistant infections, they treat you like a leper.
Oh.
They like gown head to toe, all this stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? But here's the beauty of it all. If you have to be in the hospital like I did, they put you in your own room. They barely come in and bother you. You don't have somebody's 97-year-old grandmother hacking and coughing and whatever next to you. You are all by yourself. It's like a freaking spa week. So I gotta say, except for being sick, but once I started feeling better as the days went on, it wasn't bad.
So you started to feel better, but you still pretended to be sick so you could
No,
stay longer. Is what you're saying. So
no,
wait, what hospital was this?
it was in Canandaigua.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a phone call and be like, "Do you know when Jen was there? She was loving life. Not when she was sick, but when she felt better, she was like, "Oh, yeah, I can't feel. I need to stay." And she just kept staying. And then she was like, "Oh, Joe, why didn't you come visit me?" And I'm like, "Because you were just on a spa trip." And yeah, I
And you
mean,
didn't want to have to wear a gown either.
oh, I would no, no, thanks. No, I'm good.
Anyway, I'm much, much better, and I'm back at the gym and I'm feeling great, and knock on wood, like that's gone. But man, whew,
Well, I didn't have anything that scary. I did fly for the first time in 25 years. Um,
and
that was not like a spa day at all. Um, at all, very much. So, couple fun facts for those that fly frequently. I don't have a real ID. I don't have a
how'd you get on the
passport.
plane?
Listen, this is security clearance 101. Like, I am Joe. And they're like, no problem. You're on the Reality Check podcast with Joe and Jen. No problem. We got you. So you have to pay $45 TSA. They take this nice photo of you, and it's good for a week. So I could have flown home on July 4th. Needless to say, I'm nervous as I'll get up, drive to Buffalo, meet up with a business partner. We go to the airport. I'm nervous, and we're flying Frontier. Now, a couple things about Frontier. It's a cheap flight. They're one of the cheapest airlines. The reason being, no internet. Your leg room is like a third grade classroom with those little chairs, and you're like you cannot fit anything or anybody near you. Um, when you're sitting next to people, they are sitting on your lap. So it was very intriguing. And the flight was only an hour and 35 minutes in the air. So I am like ready to cry as we take off. I got through security fine. I'm moving along like I'm being brave. It's so great. And I get on the plane. I sit in my seat near the window. Nobody sat between me and the lady on the aisle, which was awesome. It was so awesome. Um, and she was from India. She lives in Alabama now. Very nice woman. I'll tell you a little more about her in a minute. But we get ready to take off. I'm holding the seatbelt next to me, eyes closed, ready to cry, pee in my pants. You know, all the stuff that you do as a 3-year-old child flying for the first time. That's what I'm doing. The whole hour and 35 minutes was turbulence. The whole time. To a point that the lady from India sitting next to me said, "Do you know what turbulence is?" And I'm like, "Oh, is it bad weather?" And she's like, "No, we're just hitting clouds." So I'm 47 years old and just figuring turbulence is we're just running in the clouds. Why can the pilot not fly above the clouds? Like, what is his problem? What is her problem? I have no clue who the pilot is because I didn't even see them when I got on the plane. So we're flying the whole time. We dropped 3 or 4 times. I literally am scared out of my mind. Now, we land. She leans over to me. She goes, "I have to tell you, that's the worst turbulence I've ever been part of in my entire flying career." And I've flown from India to United States to England. My business partner said the same thing. Now, my friendly stewardess lady that welcomed me on the plane, me being friendly Joe, nervous as I'll get up. "Hey, how are you?" "Great." "Hey, how's the flights been today?" "Oh, you're going to do great." "Yeah, I'm nervous. It's my first time flying in 25 years. "Oh, it's going to be awesome." I'm walking out the front and she has her head down and she goes, "Oh man, I was not looking forward to seeing you." And I said, "Well, why?" And she goes, "I literally sat next to my stewardess friends and said the bald guy in the back of the plane, when he sees me, is going to hate my guts because it was the worst turbulence I've ever been part of." I said, "Well, here's my question then. Were you flying the plane?" And she was like, "No." I'm like, "Well, I can't be mad at you for that because you weren't flying the plane." Let me tell you, that was the scariest I've ever been in my life, ever. I don't know. It was scary. But the lady from India, she works in IT. She was opening Minuteman Press down south of Atlanta, a franchise, and she ended up printing all of our stuff for Lake Point this weekend, which we'll talk about what I'm doing with Cooley High and all that kind of stuff, and bringing it to us. And she lives in Alabama, so she drove 2 hours to bring us all our printing stuff. And we're working with her to get into Lake Point to do their printing. So I met this amazing woman on the plane who really kept me calm. Like God really knew that I needed like the most calming Indian woman in the world. And she's young and she was just so like, "Don't you worry, it's all great." Like it was beautiful. The way back, this part of the story really upset me. So I was super excited. I'm comfortable now, right? I can I can overcome turbulence. So if I have turbulence this time, no problem. I upgrade my seats to have extra leg room. Upgrade my seats to have extra leg room. I get in the seat. Oh, it's beautiful. Extra leg room. Well, since our last podcast, I've gained all 80 pounds back, so I need a seatbelt extender. "Sir, you can't have a seatbelt extender in the extra leg room exit rows." What? What are you saying?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, because if the seatbelt, the extender comes off and it hangs down over the seat, someone could trip while they're exiting it. So only skinny people technically can sit. So, of course, you know me, I made a big deal of the situation because I'm not going to go down without swinging when you're judging me on my weight. You don't
No,
think
you
I'm,
didn't do that.
oh, I
No,
did.
not you.
Oh, I did. And I said, "Are you calling me fat?" And he said, "No, no, sir, we're just going to find you another seat." I'm like, if you're asking me to save people when they fall out and I'm good enough to do that, I'm not good enough to wear a seatbelt extender inside this extra leg room that I paid for? Doesn't say anything on the Frontier website that if you're fat, you can't upgrade. It doesn't say that. Nothing doesn't tell you. So now there's only 2 seats on the plane. 2 seats left on the plane to get home to Buffalo. They're like, "Sir, just stay here for a second. We're going to move you to the back." Well, guess what the back is? The leg room that has a child, whatever. So they moved me to the back, and the woman's sitting in the aisle seat, and then there's an empty seat, and then there's a seat with a guy in it near the window. They have the poor woman, another Indian woman, move to the middle seat with a 3-year-old daughter on her lap and put me next to her. So now she's squeezed between two big guys. And I said, ma'am, I am so sorry. And she goes,
Why didn't they move her to the year seat?
maybe she can't have a kid in the exit aisle. I don't know. So I'm apologizing to this poor woman because I'm like, this is your seat. I don't want to sit in your seat. Do you want to switch? She's like, no, I understand. It's only an hour and a half. If you're okay with my daughter kicking you, that's fine. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Maybe she'll keep me entertained because it'll distract me, right? Wrong. Now they come get me again to move me again. I'm like, oh
Why?
no. Because they found a quote unquote better seat for me. They moved me up to row 4. Now I'm at the front of the plane.
First class?
I wouldn't, not on Frontier. I wouldn't call that first class, but row 4. I'm sitting on the aisle seat. I get a seatbelt extender on this. I have a little more leg room. Empty seat between me, so that's one of the 2 seats, and a guy next to me. So the flight home, top notch, smooth as butter. My problem with the flight home is I could see everything. And when I mean see everything, what people are doing. So being not an expert flyer, I'm like, is that guy supposed to be standing right now? Why is he putting a Coke can under the seat? Why is he putting his garbage in the back of the seat? Is he supposed to be eating Cheez-Its right now? Why is he drinking a bottle of wine? What's he going to do with the bottle when he's done? How come 2 people just went in the bathroom? Like, I am losing my mind because I am watching.
2 people went in the bathroom? And you don't know why?
Oh, I know why. But yes, mind you, an hour and a half without Wi-Fi.
Did that really happen?
It did, yeah.
2?
Yeah.
How long were they in the bathroom?
I didn't count. I was nervous.
You were paying attention, but you didn't pay attention.
No, I didn't pay attention how long. But anyhow, like, I'm watching all these people, blah, 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 and an hour and a half when you don't have Wi-Fi. I did download a movie, but I couldn't focus because I was watching everybody else. It seemed like 7 hours. And it was the smoothest flight I've ever been on. Like, obviously, whatever. Compared to the last one.
So experienced with
yeah,
flying.
right.
Yeah.
So now the people I was sitting next to, the person in the aisle on my left was a woman, and the person to the right of me on the window seat, we were talking the 2 aisle, and she was flying from Florida, so she flew from Florida to Atlanta to go meet her boyfriend. Now this mind blew me because, like, I think
Is a
dating
boyfriend named Eddie?
Oh, maybe if he lives in Lindenville. But when I think about dating, how hard it is to meet people just locally, right? Like, this lady's flying from Florida to Lindenville, to Buffalo, to go meet her boyfriend in Lindenville. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Now I start talking to the guy next to me because we're landing. He's like, oh, my girlfriend's going to be so upset. And I'm like, oh, are you from Buffalo? No, I'm from Texas. Like, oh, your girlfriend's meeting you here? Like, did she already fly up? Oh, no, she's from Canada. She's meeting me in Niagara Falls. I'm like, what is going on in the world of dating that you can date Florida to Lindenville, Texas to Canada? What? But meanwhile, the people that were the stewardess on that flight were anal retentive. I did not like them. And they were not as nice as the first flight.
I don't think you're supposed to call them stewardess.
What are they called? Flight attendants?
I think so.
No. Well, I overcame my fears. I spent a week down in a hot Atlanta because it was hot. And then I came back to Rochester and it was 150 degrees in Rochester.
I know, it's been super hot.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my reality check last week.
So yeah. I think that you're gonna have to go on more flights.
I'm supposed to go at the end of July.
Oh,
back to Atlanta.
Okay. Well, this time pay attention to things so that we can discuss, because we need I need details about stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they went into. I mean, I know why they went into together, but it was quick. I mean, it wasn't. I don't know how quick. It was weird. I don't know.
Fun fact: when you fly out of Massena, sometimes you have to, first of all, they put you on a scale and find out how much you actually weigh. I'm not kidding. And then screw the seatbelt extender. They want to know exactly how many pounds you weigh. So then to balance the plane, guess what they do?
Put somebody equal value on the other side.
Sometimes they put somebody up in the cockpit next to the pilot.
Why are you flying out of Massena?
Oh, I don't, but I know this to be true.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's been some crazy stuff going on, and yeah, no. So let's move forward to one of the things we used to do in our other podcasts and talk about national days of the week, because we're cranking into 40 minutes and we didn't think we'd have a lot to talk about. But needless to say, you were in the hospital. I went on a flight that seemed like a hospital, specifically when they judged my size. Still struggling with that. I'll get back. What are you reading? Anything good? Somebody texting you in the middle of our podcast?
No.
All right.
My Duolingo is sending me messages saying I'm going to break my streak if I don't hurry up and do my lesson. You know how many days I've been doing Duolingo?
Well, no,
hun-
because
143 days straight.
why?
Because I'm making sure my French is good.
Je m'appelle Joseph. Est-ce que tu parles français? Oui, oui.
Je parle français, Joseph.
Yes, je t'aime. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. That means I like you. J'adore means I love you. All right.
No, je t'aime. Je t'aime is also I love you.
Oh, well, I know everything. Tu es trop intelligent pour gaspiller son talent avec moi ce soir. Oui, oui. Yep. Speaking of French, guess what? July 13th, which is Monday, is. And speaking
What?
of French, let's see if you can figure this out on
Bastille
your own.
Day.
It's National French Fry Day.
Oh.
I was leading you to water and you were not drinking.
No, I
Monday.
think there is a Bastille Day like soon.
Okay, but
Let
the
me look it up.
13th. Okay, but the
Keep going.
13th.
I'm going to look this up.
The 13th, Monday, is National French Fry Day. So enjoy some French fries on Monday.
Tuesday. Bastille Day. Right here. Boop.
All right. Well, also on Tuesday, it's National Mac and Cheese Day.
Do you know what Bastille Day is?
Do I care what Bastille Day is?
I didn't ask that.
I didn't answer yours.
Okay. Le 14 Juillet is
What
Bastille
is
Day.
What is it? Tell the fans. Tell the people watching at home.
National Day of France, celebrated on the 14th of July each year, referred to both legally and commonly as Le 14 Juillet. I don't know what it is. Oh, commemorates the.
Hey, people listening at home, do you want to know what Bastille Day is? We do. Oh, good, because my name's Jen and I don't know what it is. So hold on a second.
I know now.
Let me go back to Duolingo and see if they can help me get us there. Streak number 165.
Wait, I know what it is.
Okay, I'm ready.
It commemorates the storming of the Bastille on the 14th of July in the year of 1789 and the unity of the French people at the Fête de la Fédération on the 14th of July in 1790. So it's basically like the National Day of France. The oldest and largest military parade in Europe is held on the Champs-Élysées in Paris in front of the President of France. And sometimes there's other French officials and foreign guests. Did you get invited?
I did actually, from my friends in Russia.
All
They were
right,
like,
listen. What other days do we have? Because we have to wrap this party up.
so, well, like I was saying, Bastille Day is also National Mac and Cheese Day. So while you're celebrating the Bastille inauguration, you can have mac and cheese. On Wednesday, the 15th, it's actually 3 specific fun things. It's Gummy Worm Day. Do you like gummy worms?
I love gummy worms.
So that's Wednesday.
Fun story about gummy worms, real quick. So when I was a little itty bitty and I lived on North Main Street and Homestead Dairies was doot, doot, doot on the corner, and I would walk down to Homestead Dairies, and they used to have these big tubs that were like
Mm-hmm.
of
And you had to
gummy
use the
worms,
tongs. You had to
and you
use the
had little
tongs.
tongs, and they were like a
Mm-hmm.
penny each,
Mm-hmm.
and they would give you a paper bag, and I would like pick out my gummy worms.
Yeah.
Love gummy worms.
Well, also on that day, it's named after you as well. It's Be a Dork Day. So on Wednesday the 15th,
Is
you
that
can be a
really?
yeah, it's Be a Dork Day. So help
Oh,
yourself.
that's my
And,
day every day.
and this other piece should also be a day for you. It's National Give Something Away Day. So maybe like some of those perfumes you have, maybe give Eddie a call. He can swing by, pick them up, give them away.
Eddie, you got to pay. I don't give away.
Thursday, National Hot Dog Day. I haven't had a hot dog in a long time. Speaking of hot
I
dogs,
had glaciers on July 4th weekend.
when on the 4th?
Um, wait,
We were together on
yeah,
the 3rd. You had them on the
yeah,
4th.
I had them on the 4th.
Hmm. Thursday, July 17th. Oh no, that's Friday. Friday is World Emoji Day. So use
Hmm.
your emojis up on that Friday. Saturday is National Sour Candy Day.
I
So
love sour
next
candy.
Saturday.
Sour Patch Kids.
And then next Sunday is National Daiquiri Day. So if you like daiquiris, which you know me, I'm like, I love my alcohol. Um, I mean, 47 years old, never had a drink.
Until tonight.
Until we get off the podcast. That's going to be my reality check. Side note, it was pretty cool being at Canisius Lake on July 3rd. So anyhow, go back and celebrate all those days, mac and cheese, french fries, be a dork, give away something, hot dog day and emoji day.
It really sounds like this is my week.
I'm
Just
pretty
saying.
sure that's a good time to return to the podcast. Um, but curiosity, right? So like we'll probably tape a lot less now, just because we're very busy, both of us. But if we do our next episode after the Massena Mega Reunion, I do think Kathy, Christy, Mary, anybody who listens, Chris, anybody who listens and comments on our page, like
Chris who?
Chris Engel. I don't know if you knew
Oh,
Chris. I played
yeah, yeah,
baseball with him.
yeah.
I got some great stories of baseball with Chris Engel back in the day. Whoo-wee. Hopefully he doesn't care that I said it that way, but yeah, I mean, so yeah, I think if you go to the mega reunion, give us a text or a message and let us know, and we'd love to have you on to talk, and maybe we'll explore these yearbooks even more and see what other comments. Listen, we're gonna close with this because I just have to think that I was pretty cool when I was in Messina. I do not know what happened, but if you look at my pictures, you wouldn't think I was cool. But I mean, like, there's a lot of things that's like to a great guy, to a funny guy, to a sweet guy, and a lot of wit, like Christy McGrath right here, to a sweet person I've known for quite a while. Good luck with all the babes. What? Good
With
luck with
the
all the
babes
babes. Yeah,
in
I mean,
seventh grade?
this was eighth. Yeah, this was seventh grade. Man, she was giving me the luck.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It must have been those pictures with you like this.
yeah. No, that's my senior year.
Oh.
Um, yeah, but like a lot of people, like they posted their like, look at Becky Boyer and Amanda Marlowe both posted their nice little
Aw.
pictures in my yearbook. Like,
Oh.
why are you putting your pictures in my yearbook? Like, why do I have
Oh.
your picture posted in my yearbook?
That's different.
That was nice that they taped them in here. I feel like that was very nice of them. But like we could go through here and we could talk about some of these teachers and faculty and
Oh, that'll
I
be
think
on the next one.
yeah, I think it's
All right,
hysterical
my
that
friend. I gotta shut you down.
settle down a second.
No, I gotta
We
shut
have
you
to
down.
close. You're not the boss of me.
I
You're
am,
not you're
actually.
not the boss of me.
I pretty much am.
We will be back in season 2 with episode 3.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't this be season 3 because season 2 kind of died?
No, season 2 episode 2. I just sent you the we're ready. We're back in season 2 episode 2. We picked up where we left off, kind of. And neither one of us got kidnapped or disqualified from life along the way. So we're glad we're back. We thank you to everybody who commented and are excited that we're back. This one's more just a fun filler, not anything exciting or,
What do you mean? I'm always exciting.
Yeah, I mean, Bastille Day really killed it for everybody. They're ready to go celebrate France. And maybe if we're lucky, Duolingo will be a partner with us for future
Maybe.
episodes, and we can make some money off of it. But
They're really excited about my participation.
yeah,
They text me like 3 times a day.
But in all seriousness, thanks for joining us on season 2, episode 2. I'm Joe. That's Jen. We'll catch you on the next time.
Bye.
Bye.